And now to the tragic case of Phoebe Prince. Prosecutors in Massachusetts say the 15-year-old was relentlessly bullied before she took her own life in January. 3 of the 9 teens charged in this case were in court yesterday and pleaded not guilty. The rest are scheduled to be arraigned in the future. Joining us now exclusively from Springfield, Massachusetts is Prince family friend Darby O'Brien. And here in the studio with me is child and adolescent psychologist Dr. Jennifer Hartstein. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Hi.
Darby, let me begin with you. You're in constant contact with Phoebe's family. How are they doing given the circumstances?
You know, they're hanging in. They've got a younger daughter, so they're fighting on.
Yesterday, 3 of the 9 teens were in court, and they pleaded not guilty to charges that their attorneys have said are way too serious for these kids. What do you think about the charges? Do you think the DA did the right thing?
Yes, I think the DA took a very tough stand, and I think what the community is asking now, and a lot of other people, is what about the adults? What about the school officials who, you know, run the school? And how are we going to take them to task? Because they're the ones who could have stepped in and stopped it.
And I'd like to bring Dr. Hartstein in on that point, because there have been reports, Doctor, that some school officials witnessed the bullying, that some teachers just ignored it. Could they be to blame? Should we as parents hold them accountable?
I think that everybody needs to take some responsibility in this tragedy. The school does have a responsibility. You entrust your child's well-being to them for 8 hours a day. And there was one of the charges is disruption of a school assembly. So there was something going on in school. There needed to be more awareness and more attention to that. And because it was missed, we don't know what could have been prevented. Right. So we need to really examine what's happening in our school system, that we're missing it a lot.
What's frustrating is that Phoebe's mother reportedly went to school officials and said, my daughter's being bullied, please do something about it. And allegedly, they did not. So what can we do as a parent? I mean, she apparently did everything she could do.
She did, and she really deserves a lot of credit for doing everything she could do. And sometimes you need to just keep moving up the chain of command. So you need to go to the teacher, the guidance counselor, the superintendent. And if nothing works, go to the police and say, look, I have all of this evidence these things are happening. What can we do? Because we really need to keep our children safe.
Darby, what do you think should happen to school officials?
Well, I mean, the district attorney said that this bullying was going on for 3 months, and the superintendent and principal said it went on for 1 week. And Phoebe Prince's mother, Ann, was actually in the school the week before, asking the questions that she had asked back in early November. She asked about, is my daughter safe from this gang of girls? Now, one thing most people don't realize is that Ann Prince is a school teacher. Works with kids close to Phoebe's age, so she knows what's going on. She's in a bigger, tougher school, and then her sister was in even before the school year started to tip off a friend of hers who was the vice principal to look out for Phoebe because she was susceptible to bullying. So, I mean, they've had signals for months and they didn't do anything.
So clearly you feel they should be held accountable. What about the teens who are going on trial? I know that one of the things that you sugghave is that they should look at the autopsy pictures?
Yeah, I said that early on. I mean, I think that now what should happen is the parents of the teens who have been charged, I mean, they had the book thrown at them by the DA, should be as angry as everybody else in the community because the school system failed them too. I mean, they didn't step in and they didn't stop it, and they're the only ones who could have. You
have 2 kids, one of whom attends Hadley. Are you concerned for their safety?
Yeah, I think with the leadership in the school today, with the principal, the the superintendent of schools, and the chairman of the school committee, yeah, I am concerned because they didn't do anything before. I mean, why should we think they're going to do anything up ahead?
Well, let's hope that they do. In the meantime, Doctor, if we're parents who know our kids are being bullied, it's one thing, like Ann Prince. We know what we have to do. We have to take it up the chain of command. But what if we have no idea our kids are being bullied? What are some signs that we could look out for?
It's important to pay attention. You need to know your kid. Are they coming home from school very distressed? Are they avoiding school? Are they not doing as well in school? And also, we want to make sure that if they get off the computer and they're upset, if they get out, look at their text messages and are upset, we can't forget that they're not safe anywhere anymore. Their home is being invaded too. So constantly ask questions, be involved, know your children. And if you're worried, you need to ask those questions. As always, we got to find out.
Dr. Jennifer Hartstein, thank you so much. Darby O'Brien, thank you so much as well. Salute you on your crusade.
Thank you.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.